Hello everyone, and welcome back to Satisfactory. It is day 7, the final day of the new due week. But we do have quite a lot planned, so we'll see just how long this episode gets. We might be able to squeeze everything in, but my main goal is I want to check out the structure that we saw back, I believe, that way. I want to check that out. I then also want to check out some more of the power slug stuff to show you guys how that all works. And then I want to build the space elevator. So that part of the task might involve some AFK from me to actually get it done. Maybe. I say maybe because they work pretty fast, like these machines, so it's not too much of a, impossibility. One thing I think we will have to do, however, is disconnect these because we don't actually need any screws. We just want the rods. So we'll let these fill up, and we'll try and get enough of that. Which we're actually pretty close, but we're halfway there for just about every single thing. And the plates, in case you're wondering, we're fine on the plates. I can even just grab them all right now if I wanted to. There we go. That's all the plates. We've actually got... Oh, no. For some reason, I thought this was the storage. But yeah, the rest of that stuff should go pretty fast. Assuming it has enough fuel, so fingers crossed, I guess. And, well, actually, we've got the rods here, so we're pretty much done already. But most of this stuff... Oh, wait, no. I was going to say most of this stuff we could launch already, but we're not actually launching anything. I think that's the most crazy part. All of these things, it costs so much stuff that it's like it's one of these, but it just isn't. What we're actually doing is building a structure, which is crazy. Most of these things we could probably, smash out too, but this thing's another cool one, the awesome sink. Maybe I'll AFK so I can build this and show that off as well. It is very tempting because it is a pretty cool structure. What I might do as well, just real quick, is build a storage container down here. I was gonna build a storage container for the concrete, but we'll keep manually taking that. Alright, back to business. What we want to do is we want to head up here and head behind the base and check out the cool structure we saw back there, and see what it's just all about. But my main goal, at least with this little series that we did, specifically for Satisfactory, is I wanted to show you guys or give you a taste of every single feature in the game. So we've seen like the cables, the different constructing and stuff, and the optimizing. Here, we might as well pick these things up as well. We might as well. Now I want to show you like the object scanning, the slugs, and all those kinds of things. I want to also show you the space elevator because that unlocks a whole bunch of other research options, and it's pretty cool. Now, whereabouts was the thing that we wanted to look at? Was it over this way? I think we saw it from our copper mine, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, and we've also got some sulfur. Ugh, never seen that before. And our inventory's full, so we might have to dump some stuff. Possibly. I don't actually know where we're meant to go. Maybe it's more this way. Let's head more this way. Yeah, there's quite a bit of... Oh, what's this? Caterium ore. Okay. Not a clue. I have no idea what that is. Do we see the cool structures and stuff and things? I know we saw it when we were going to try and get a slug, but I don't remember where we got the slug from. Oh, here it is. We got the slug from, I think, a tree over that way. I'm just trying to look. Do we see anything? The slugs are very easy to find at nighttime because they just sort of glow. Like, you can see one all the way over there if you squint. Maybe if I put it in the peripheral. See on the left of the screen, there's a green slug, it looks like. So they do stand out. They're not too hard to find. Alright. Let's see. Oh, this is a new enemy. This guy, oh, he shoots fireballs. And he takes a lot more hits. So hopefully we don't die trying to defeat this guy. Oh. Do you think I could... I don't have any fuel. I was going to try and chainsaw him. Oh, we got him. And this guy drops alien organs, so we can probably research that as well. Assuming we can drop something. I'm just going to drop the iron ore. In fact, I'm going to trash the iron ore. Because clearly we don't need that anymore. We seem to be pretty well equipped. Same with this limestone. Yeah, that's fine. Let's pick up this. And we'll run down here. So, first thing you might notice is there's a bunch of junk on the ground. So, we can pick up wires, which we obviously need. There's some reinforced... Ooh, look at those reinforced... 27 reinforced plates. They are annoying to make. So that is actually really good. So it might actually be worth exploring really early game. And trying to find some places like this. So you can get a head start on some structures. There's motors. We don't need those at the moment, so I'm not going to bother filling up my inventory. The plates are beautiful. And then what you can also find is this, a drop pod, right? So if you press E, you can see repairs needed, battery broken, needs 40 megawatts. So to do this, you could run a power line back to your base, or if you have the equipment, you can set up a biomass burner, and you can directly wire it up with a cable. So we'll just chuck in, some leaves, power this guy. Oh no, this guy actually does 30 megawatts. So we need 2 biomass burners. So luckily we did come prepared. We're also going to need to make a power pole then, it seems. Let's hook these up. Luckily we have the cables on us. There we go. Let's put in the wood there. Turn this bad boy on, and then quickly open them up. Alright, here we go. So you can open these up, and you can get some things. So we got a hard drive, and it's telling us to analyze it in the MAM to salvage its contents. AI talks.
Salvaging more hard drives will provide additional
So yeah,
recipes.
what it's saying is that you can actually unlock alternate recipes. Now, we'll take this back to the MAM, and we'll see exactly what that means to show it off to you guys. Grab some more gifts. I don't think there's really anything else here. Just, I guess, some visually appealing stuff like a crashed drone ship. These are one of the things that actually land on our platform. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I guess we'll head back. It would be nice if we come across a slug on the way. But we might have to make a tool to be able to go and find them. Ooh, and look at this guy. Now, I believe you can actually tame some animals in this game using the different berries and stuff. We won't be doing that because I don't really know how to. But that's to keep in mind. You can have a little pet. So it's not all, machinery and gloom. Now some of these guys that are really high up, you actually need to build like platforms to get up there and ramps. So some of them we might skip out on. I do see a slug all the way over there that I kind of want to go get. Do we have the room for it? No, we don't have the room for it. So, you know what? We can actually eat some of this stuff and make room for it. How does that sound? I was going to research these, I think, but we might as well just eat them. No harm done there. Alright, I'm going to go for that slug. That's the one right on the edge of the rock. You can also... They genuinely do stand out. You can see one all the way over there. So to get up there, how will we do that? Looks like we might be able to jump up there. Let's try not to die of fall damage. Here we go. So we get this guy. We'll see if we can turn him into a power cell, and check out how that stuff works. Okay, it's not looking too good if I'm honest. I don't know if we can easily get up here. Oh, there's a slug over there though. Perfect. Hopefully it's green. I struggle to tell whether it's green or yellow. I feel like you know when it's yellow, but maybe you don't, because I feel like this is green. But as I get closer, is it still green? Yeah, it's still green. Okay. I also saw 2 enemies to my left. I'm a little bit scared. You know what? It looks like we can go up here, so we might be able to grab 2 slugs. And just run away from this guy. Let's do a little zigzag. Serpentine, the serpentine maneuver. Yeah, this game is extremely fun. Obviously these aren't sponsored. They're not sponsored. If they were sponsored, I'd let you know. Obviously, legally, I believe you have to. The opinions are my own. I'm not like friends with the dev or anything. I just quite enjoy the game. I think Direwolf's played it before. It does not look like we can get up here. Can we? Oh, maybe. Yeah. Ja. No, it's not. It's not looking like we can. Not with our current equipment, anyway. I guess we'll run back around here. Oh my god. What a mission. What a mission it is, just to get up on this rock. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Direwolf played this quite a while ago. I'm not sure the last time he played it. Oh, we're going to get a few slugs. Because there's this one, and then there's one further up ahead. So that is brilliant. Try not to miss any. So yeah, and I think he enjoyed it. But once again, while it's a very like I'd say flashed out game. I don't see it getting much I guess better than this in terms of the content that already exists. Are they gonna fall off the edge? They pretty much did. Here, can I have them go off the edge? Oh, he did not want to go off the edge. Alright, let me take care of this guy then. Where is he? But yeah, while it's a visually appealing game, it does lack in some of the features. But with that being said, it also just doesn't, right? Like, obviously, a game like Factory that's been around for a lot longer. Ooh, we might not survive this. Oh no, we found a little edge. A game like Factory, it has mods. It has a lot of support for it. If this game had mods, which it has a few, but it's not really too well supported from my understanding. It would be amazing, but it still is, and I'll show you. I'm sort of like backtracking on everything I say because when I first played this, I guess that was really my thoughts. But it honestly does have a lot of features now. I'll show you. So like each of these, right? You see all of these features. If we do another research via this guy, if we do a research here, sometimes you even unlock a completely new category. I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you do. For instance, the where is it? We're gonna have to accept this, which means it's gonna talk to me probably. If we research this flower petal, I'm pretty sure we unlock a category in here to research it. And then obviously you've got all of these phases. And on top of that, here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this one isn't out yet because I saw updates that the tier 8 is coming out soon. So yeah, it's still getting updates. The social media team is pretty funny as well. They do a lot of funny things. Where are we? We're building a thing and then we're doing other things, right? So we actually only want concrete and wires. Okay, we might be waiting on the concrete. No power? Ooh. Biofuel. Can we split this? Oh no, we can't because we don't have the inventory space. Yeah, that goes. Yeah, that looks fine. What am I doing? Concrete. I'm very distracted, as you might be able to tell. Ooh, this is turned off because we're out of fuel. Yep. All right, we might have to run around with the chainsaw. Yeah, it's looking like that's what we're gonna have to do. It's not the end of the world. I'll put all this stuff in the little personal storage over here. Actually, I'll chuck it in here. Chuck it in here. It'll be easier to find. So we'll put all of the wires in, put all of the rods in here, and we'll put all of the plates in here so that we can easily come back and get them. The concrete, yeah, we'll hold on to. Let's also check out the research because there's a few things we can do while we're here. The hard drive, for instance. Let's scan this guy. Well, that's going to take 10 minutes. So I guess we'll come back in 10 minutes. I should have done some other ones first, but that's fine. I think as well, we might be able to hop in here, maybe? Yeah, and check out this. Power shards. Let's craft all of these. Now, we might have been able to do research with green slugs, but too bad, so sad. And let's actually check out this. So, first things first, let me grab half of this. Right? Run down here. And I'll show you what we can do. We can use these slugs to actually, well, there's two biomass burners. Huh. Interesting. You know what we might be able to do? Here, let me take this out of here, put this in here. We can actually put these power cells down at the bottom, and we can overclock them. And look at the capacity now. So this capacity has gone up almost an entire like biomass burner length. We gotta wait for this to run out in order to see just how good it is. But yeah, we can take this stuff back out. At most, we probably only need one extra. But at the moment, it kind of seems like we don't even need that because that little gap there was with one on. So it should be about to finish. Let's have a look. Yep, so it's finished now, which means this is being ran on 1. We can take this out as well. And it looks like we're fine. Looks like this is fine. What we could do, though, is we could chuck in the power cells in here and overclock. But then that... Well, I thought it drew more power. Yeah, it does. You can actually see the megawatts here. What you can also do, as you can see, is you can actually lower it. And you can have them use less power, but obviously go a lot slower. But let's say something like concrete that we don't normally need a lot of. We could have that low and have everything else amped up. There's a lot of options the optimization here. So we can speed this guy up. See how fast we can speed him up without overloading the system, I guess. I guess maybe it changes after the production, so this is actually a long wait. You can actually see down here, like, this makes, I guess 22 per minute. This makes 30. Let's see. Yeah, that is crazy. Oh, but it overloaded the system, so let's head over here and actually tuck in a power cell and amp that up and turn this back on. And there we go. So we've just upgraded the efficiency of this, made it, down here, I don't know what it would have been at. Let's see. 15 per minute, we've doubled it. So it's like having 2 of these set up, which is great. Now the only issue would be the output of this, but once again, you can actually put the power cells in here. So you can go and collect those and upgrade every single machine you have, which is pretty ridiculous, if you ask me. So I guess we'll just keep collecting that. We might wait for that off camera. What else were we wanting to do? I think a lot of it's just waiting. We'll wait for those so that we can build our space elevator. And we've also got to wait for the research to be done so we can show that off. I believe we can actually make an equipment, perhaps? We make the object scanner. We need 3 beacons, though, apparently. And these, they're not too bad. We just need to grab the resources. So let's do this, and we'll show this off. I want to show off a lot of the features. Let's grab this, this, this. That should hopefully be enough of everything. Let's open it up. We need 3 beacons. What are we lacking? The cables, of course. Make a few of them. Bam. Make another beacon. And make an object scanner. So this guy relies on all the different research we do. So we've researched berries. I believe we still need to research slugs. We actually need 50 cables for this if we want to be able to go and search for slugs. You can also research yellow slugs. And you unlock more stuff as you go. But we have researched berries. So if we equip this guy, just in our hand, we can hold left click and we can select what we want. So let's search for a berry, right? So then, you'll look till you get some beeps. You head in this direction. And the beeps get more frequent. In fact, I think it's this we're looking for. And here we go. We're at the berries. We harvest the berry. And here's the problem. I've harvested the berry. So it's like, why is it still beeping? You know what I mean? I've already found the berry. Oh, you can also right click to cycle between them. Yeah, I've found the berry. So that's one part of this I don't really enjoy. I'm not sure if maybe you can research so that doesn't happen. Your alternative though is you just run really far in the distance until you get beeps from a different direction, right? So if you really wanted the berries or you were looking for slugs, I'm not sure with slugs because the slugs actually disappear, so I'm not too sure. But basically you want to get far enough away that it beeps in a different direction. Let's head this way, and we should find another berry bush. See? Yep, there it is. Right over here. And you can get the berries. How cool's that? So yeah, that's just how that works. As for the rest of the stuff, so the concrete and the research, I'll go AFK and wait for that to happen. Might do some manual crafting, or maybe some chopping of trees to get some fuel, because looks like we're out of fuel again. So yeah, I'll be back with all that stuff, hopefully. Alright, we are back. We have a bunch of fuel, ooh, not being made because I turned these guys off. I mean, I guess that makes sense. How do I solve this problem then? I guess I can chuck in a little bit of biofuel to kickstart the biofuel, right? That makes sense. Turn that back on. That should be making biofuel. Ah, perfect. That's working. Our research is done, so we can open up this guy. And here we go. We can actually pick different recipes. So what this means is, for instance, we get an alternative blueprint for iron alloy ingots. It's actually pretty crazy. So instead, we can use iron ore and copper ore to make 5 ingots instead of 1 iron ore to make 1 iron ingot. Wow. Okay. So it's, I mean, it's more efficient, right? Because we're putting in 4 ores and getting that. Copper, we tend to get an excess of because we don't really need that many wires considering how much you make, right? So that's interesting. I wonder where you would make that. I guess in an assembler? Not sure. Alternative blueprint, stitched iron plate. So I'm a little bit confused. So, oh, I think this is just saying, like, that's the name of the blueprint, right? But it's for an iron ingot, but it's an iron alloy ingot because we're using the copper. So this is the reinforced plate, but they're calling it a stitched iron plate because instead of the screws, it uses the wires. Interesting. And then you have an option for screws that doesn't use the rods. It just uses iron ingots. And it tells you the production rate. So this one does 5.6 per minute. This does 50 per minute. This does 50 per minute as well. I'm not actually sure what I'd want here. These plates actually seem like a really nice recipe. It might not be as efficient. It might not be any of that. But the reason why I think it's better is because in order to make them normally, you need to have plates that go into here. You need rods that turn into screws that also go in here. This one you just need wires. And screws are annoying. But then you could say, well, instead, you could get this recipe, right? Then you don't need the rods. You just make the screws. Huh. I feel like that's actually better. Yeah, now I'm thinking this is better. Because now we can get the screws directly from the ore. From the ingots. We don't need to craft them and then craft them again. We just get them instantly. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. Now, I haven't played the game that much to know whether these are horrible ideas or not. So if someone's watching who is very familiar with the game, whether it's a dev, whether it's someone else, they might be cringing at these choices. But once again, this is mainly just to showcase the feature. So there we go. We've picked that. We could also go in here and try and research another thing. I don't know if we found any candy canes, so maybe we can't. Neither did we find some bacon. Nor did we find some bacon. I don't know. If we found another hard drive, we could do that. We did actually find some alien organs, so let's go ahead and research that. See what it does. We might as well. I believe we need 10 of those other bits, so we can't do that one yet. But we can do this. 3 seconds, might as well wait. Then we'll check on the concrete, and then we'll build the structure, and we'll end the episode. So here we go. Research finished. But I guess we got a different... Or if we research this, we get a different biomass recipe. I assume you can turn the alien stuff into biomass, which once again, would sort of make having them attack us periodically work really well, because you'd set up turrets and you could get a supply of fuel from the raids. Or even if there was like a nest where they came from that you could farm. As horrific as it sounds, I mean, we're already polluting the environment, just as, if not worse, right? I don't actually know. Let's clear our inventory of some stuff. So we'll take this out, put this in, split up this so there's 50 in each. Slap that back on, and empty our inventory, and then grab all the stuff that we need. So the stuff we don't need are the plates, the screws, all this biofuel, the carcasses, the berries, the bit of wood, more plates, more of that, more leaves. We don't need the wires. We might need them later. We'll come back for them. And we don't need those. Alright, let's grab everything. We should be good now. Grab these. Let's grab these. Let's grab the wires. So we have all the wires. All we need is the concrete. Now you might be thinking, well, we need more than 100 concrete and our system doesn't have a storage. Well, off camera, I put in a little storage. So this guy should... Oh, okay. I guess we ran out of power. Ah, wow. There goes that great idea. Oh my god. Alright, well, we'll go grab fuel, I guess. If I can figure out a way up. Do we have to go AFK again? Nah, that's plenty of fuel. Dum 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 dum. Dum dum dum. Then the fuel. He's up and running again. The concrete's up and running again. I'll be back once we have the concrete. Alright, here we go. Made the last one just then, and now we can craft the space elevator. Now, brace yourself. It's big. Look at this. Oh, and of course we get attacked when we're trying to watch it build. In fact, we almost died. I think it's dead. Okay. Look at look at this guy. There we go. Oh, and it lands, and then you ready? This is the cool part. Look up in the sky. It opens up. And it has like a loud siren. There's something coming down. Ready? Oh. And it's perfect. And then it hooks on before it shoots back up into space. And there we go. Here is our space elevator. How cool is that? Well, once again, this game, I don't know if they have it yet, but this game in VR would be beautiful. Could you imagine looking at this insane structure? Then being able to like come over here and climb up it and head over to the side and just like, this thing's massive. Alright, so you'll notice there's these ports. There's 3 different ports, and I'm not sure if they're on every side, so there's some there. There's a little console over here. I never knew about this. I guess we built it back to front. Are there any ports on the other side? Alright, so there's 3 ports here, and there's 3 ports on that other side there too. So I guess we did face it the right way, I guess. So we can open up this guy, and Project Assembly Platform. Delivery will unlock Tier 3 and Tier 4. We need to put in 50 smart platings in order to get this. And let's just go see what that involves, because I don't think we even have smart platings unlocked. So already you sort of get an idea of how that would go. How cool that is. Now this, by the way, is really good for finding your way around, because yeah, there's the little hub icon, and that gives you an idea of where to go and stuff, but being able to see this from anywhere on the map, even super far in the distance, because you can go really far, and you can always pretty much see this, which is very cool. Let's head over and we'll do a little recap of some of these things, like the smart plating, right? Here's the smart plating. Is it gonna tell us what the recipe is? It's not. Okay. I don't think it's a fun one though. From memory, I think it uses some rotors and stuff, and these guys use like reinforced plating and screws, I think. Or maybe even the modular. I don't know, but oh, copper sheets, nice. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff. This one's fun as well. What this does is, I went through it in another episode as well, but you basically throw in excess items. So let's say you have reinforced plates you're producing that you're not using for a while and you don't want to store them. You throw them in here and you get tickets. And each time you get a ticket, the next ticket costs more. So as you go along, I guess they expect you to upgrade your factory so that you can earn more and more tickets as you go. And then you can buy stuff with it, and it's really cool. And they also do events, like the Christmas event, where we'd be able to build this if we had the resources, which is very cool. Look at this next to the space elevator. That is ridiculous. Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. I think we've covered most of the things. This thing's pretty cool. Lots of stuff you can research in here, which is fun. That guy, very cool. Lovely design. Very cool. One thing I would say is, I think the small improvements they could do, that is, this one's a nitpick, is when you construct things, I kind of wish it looked a bit cooler. For instance, like when I click this, it just sort of, it's almost like it was 3D printed. So maybe even if, I don't know, it came out of the tool a bit more, you know what I mean? And made it look like the tool actually 3D printed it, rather than just it builds itself. But once again, that's just a visual little, I guess, preference or nitpick, and maybe not everyone feels the same about that. But like when I built this, it's pretty cool that it slowly 3D prints itself up, sort of thing, but it's kind of just random how it just does it. You know, it doesn't really make sense from my eyes. And the other thing, which is probably my biggest request, would be enemies that actually come and attack your base, and you have to set up turrets, maybe walls around your conveyor belts, or have them up in the sky and then guard the protecting points on the bridges and stuff. I reckon it'd be really cool. For the people who want to play this game, it's not all you know, chopping trees and biofuel. Eventually, you need the space elevator to do it, I believe. You can unlock the ability to use coal, and then that actually uses water, and so you have to set up pumps. You have to bring the water from the pumps to where the coal is, to where your coal factories are. You get your generators, you can bring them over here. There's also vehicles you can get. You can set the vehicles to drive automatically on paths to pick up resources and deliver them if you don't want to use conveyor belts, or if, I don't know, you have some other reason to do so. And yeah, there's a lot to do. I definitely recommend checking it out. It's on Epic Games launcher. It's also on Steam now, I believe. And it is very fun. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing. In the future, I do plan to play, I plan to come back to this game every so often. It's quite fun. It's quite relaxing to play. And it's fun to play co-op. We also do some other series. Obviously, the modern Minecraft stuff is consistent. That'll probably always be happening in some form. So that's fun. And we do these New Year weeks where we check out some other games that, you know, are maybe similar to modern Minecraft, or even some that are completely different. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.